Holistico delivers full investment cycle AI co-pilot, Holly, blending academic research, real-world expertise, and AI intel into one streamlined, advisor-centric platform. Introducing you to Eugene Yashin, CEO and CIO of Holistico, and he says he's ready to crush it.
Hello. Can you hear me okay? Good? All right. So, as Juliana said, I do own an investment wealth management advisory firm, and we span off, after 15 years of development, what became Holistico. It is a full cycle co-pilot, AI co-pilot. And it takes you from, really helps you as an advisor to onboard a prospect, to provide a very personalized solution for your client, and flag the risks down the road. As advisors, we know all the pain points of the business. You know, saturated systems, manual input, SEC audits, so we actually deal with it every day. So we've embedded in Holistico not only the multi-factor classic quant approach to investing, but also that we trained our AI agent on real portfolios and embedded decades of real advisory experience. Our advisors, we actually raised last year, in 2024, $70 million of new business on a $1 billion book using Holistico. Just by allowing the prospects to download QR code or actually send the link to the prospect. They would upload their portfolios, their PDF statements, either straight to the system or through Plod. We will take a look, and Holly will run the full spectrum analysis, and we will create a great proposal for them. As a full cycle co-pilot, Holly will also help you analyze the portfolios of your clients, and for example, before volatility kicks in, you can ask Holly to give me, I ask her to give me a list of clients with above 65 years old with a higher portfolio risks. And she produced those in seconds, so that was pretty cool. The other example is we created a very fictitious portfolio for James Bond, and it was purposefully screwed up. And I asked Holly what she thought about it, and she told me that it tasted like bad martini. So she kind of connected James Bond with, that portfolio. So Holly not only will kind of help you as a co-pilot, but will also point to some weaker areas of your practice. And the culmination of our system is the compliance module, where we can actually look at all the potential violation SEC can point to, and we can provide our chief compliance officer with, the bird view mirror view, sorry, as well as the capability of drilling down to the client accounts. We don't stop here. As a matter of fact, we've got a whole bunch of requests from other advisory firms to create a tax optimization module, estate planning module, and we're working on those. We are super proud of our partners, Morningstar, and we also work with a strategic partnership with Google, and we're on the calls with them every week, and we take full advantage of the foresight they have for us in terms of Gemini development. Thank you very much, and good luck.
Can you tell me more about the underlying AI models you're using?
So right now we are using ChatGPT. We actually train Holly using ChatGPT, but we use our data. They're very interesting. If you allow, and there are a lot of solutions about wrappers around ChatGPT, what they do, they let it wander in the internet to seek for an answer. And sometimes it's very dangerous because it can hallucinate, whatever produce. We constrained Holly to our database, and we've got 40 years worth of proprietary data. We've calculated ourselves, and that's why we constrain her to our data. And we actually were fighting with her to teach her to say, I don't know. If she doesn't know, we say, I don't know. But in the code, we still encourage her. We say, Holly, you're smart, you're beautiful, you can do it.
Maybe just real quick, you said you did 70 million more in incremental business.
In 1 year.
So
yeah.
if you didn't have this system, you're saying there wouldn't have been that business? You couldn't have gotten 70 million? Like, how did you get that?
That's a good question. We would get some, but with Holly, I know because I've converted quite a few of those clients. I'll give you an example. I have a very good friend of mine who was insisting that he was charged 1%. So we uploaded his portfolio, and I asked Holly to actually analyze the portfolio. And she said, by the way, the expense ratio is 0.6%. So I'm like, you're giving away Tesla X every 3 years. So immediately he signed up.
How long does it take a new customer to implement the product, particularly on the compliance side? You have to train it on their compliance rules?
You're talking about advisors getting on board. So when we talk to enterprises, and right now we talk to actually really big enterprises, tens of billions of dollars, we would create a separate instance of Holistico for them, and they will have their own on Google Cloud, but their own virtual environment. And we are working, for the most part, a lot of compliance rules are very well known because we've been audited by SEC and a lot of people have. But if they have a suggestion on adding a rule, we will do so. Thank you very much.